Hello, hello everybody. I hope you are having an excellent day today. And I am Minerspyder, and we're going to continue with our Let's Play Hardcore series. Um, in our Spider-Core 2.0 world, where I'm going to share some things that I've learned and share some uh, knowledge that I've looked up and things like that. Last stream, we. Toothy, hi. How are you doing, Toothy? um, Without much further ado, let's get into Spider Core 2.0. Wasn't me. Welcome in. That's great to hear, Toothy. So, last stream we were working on rolling some villagers. Um, and I was, I had, I think it was five uh, librarian villagers, and we were trying to get Fortune 3. Okay, there we go. We are in, and like I said, we have five villagers safely nestled into a little hidey hole so that they could be protected from zombies. And uh, I did a little bit of research in the since the last time that I streamed on villager trade mechanics, and found some interesting things. So, villagers, librarians in particular, since that's what we're dealing with right now, they have probabilities of their trades. Um, you at first at the first level, which is novice, you have 100% probability to get paper as a trade, where you trade them paper and you get emeralds for that um, trade. Um, for books, you have a 50% chance to get an enchanted book and a 50% chance to get a bookshelf. Now, the book, the enchanted book, is based on level, um, and can be any enchanted book. Um, but and it can be of any level, with the exception of Soul Speed, Swift Sneak, and Wind Burst. Um, any enchanted books that pop up on the table on the as far as the trades go, they have an equal chance. It's completely random, but they have an equal chance to be selected. The prices of the books um, vary based upon the level of the enchantment. So level ones have a certain price range. And I think the price ranges are a little bit outdated on Minecraft Wiki because we have seen some different prices than what the Minecraft Wiki says are available for level ones. Like, let's see here.
Huh?
Was it this guy?
Hmm.
So this guy has Silk
Hmm.
Touch, which Silk Touch cannot
Hmm.
be above a level 1 enchantment,
Hmm.
and it's going for 8 emeralds, which is within the range that the wiki does state. But Mending, which is also a level 1, was we saw up to like 30 emeralds for the for it. You know what? Let's get all these potatoes real quick, and we'll pull up all these potatoes and replant them. Um, just get all these planted back down so that we have things here. But there's a few factors into the differences of these things. Like this book is a level 3, and I will tell you what the um, wiki says on that. Uh, so it says that the minimum price of a book is given by 2 plus 3 plus or times the enchantment level, while the maximum price is 6 plus 13 times the enchantment level. But I think the wiki is a little bit outdated. Um, it says 5 to 19 for level 1, 8 to 32 for level 2, 11 to 45 for level 3, 14 to 58 for level 4, and 17 to 71 for a level 5 enchantment. Um, and of course, there's other varying things like curing the villagers, which we will go over at some point, and that sort of thing. I know, sorry, that the maths and things can be somewhat boring. Um, but I think we're going to leave this guy alone at the moment because he's got an 8 uh, silk touch. We can roll this guy again because I don't really, me personally, I don't use the projectile protection. It's and that did not move for what? Oh, that's because okay, I tried to put it into a full bundle. Um, wait, what? Hold on. Um, okay, there's our mending guy. Looks. Oh, these pesky villagers. It looks like okay. Maybe they didn't change out the job blocks. It just looked like they did for some reason. But I do think a few of them actually changed their jobs from last screen somehow. Um, because I'm pretty sure that a couple of these guys, it is valid information, and it's good information to know. Um, even if the wiki may be off since the latest update, it most likely just hasn't gotten updated since the last update because I think the version that we're playing on is 1.21.44, I think it is at this point. Um, okay, I see 3 viewers. I don't know who the third person is, but welcome in. Um, but like the bookshelves. Okay. Yes, they seem to pop up quite a bit, but it really is supposed to be a 50-50 chance that you get a book or a bookshelf. Now, the lanterns in the next level, we see that in the first one there. Um, oh no. No, that's not good. I broke through the dirt because I was not fully paying attention. That's not good. And it's getting dark, so I might as well go sleep. Alright. Well, not where I meant to place it, but okay. And now I can't even. There we go. Feather falling 4. Okay, wait a second. Wait a second. Hey, I see that you're a librarian over here, but where's your workstation? What? Slow down. Hey, okay, you just have the librarian skin, but you don't actually have the job. And another one. Do you just have the clothes on guy? He just has the clothes on too. Okay, now is this just a normal rainstorm? Or, nope, it's not a thunderstorm. Alright, I think we were working on this guy. Yeah, we were working on this guy here. Now, I do kind of need to be wary because it is now currently raining. And mobs sometimes can spawn in the rain. Um, I did have an O squirrel moment when I saw those other villagers with the librarian skins roaming around. I was saying that there's a in the second slot here. Let me click this villager in this slot right here. The apprentice, level 2 apprentice. Okay, you have a 100% chance of these books here. You have a 50% chance of getting this lantern trade and a 50% chance of a book trade in that slot. Um, Villagers in Bedrock Edition can have anywhere from 7 of these slots to 10 of these slots. Um, with, I think, maybe 1 or 2 exceptions. Um, but I think that is pretty accurate as to the best of my knowledge. I really don't like doing this in the rain here because it's just the potential for mobs. Um, is troublesome. And we got another book, but not the one that we need. I see another viewer. Welcome in. I don't know who you are, but welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, it's Sammy. Welcome in. We're just trying to get some Fortune 3 and not having very much luck. Me? Are you asking me, Sammy? I'm currently playing on a PC. Actually, technically, I'm playing on a Mac through Parallels. Yes, me. No, I play primarily on PC or on mobile device. I do play some Java Edition, but the when I've been playing a lot of Bedrock, and it's been on computer or my iPhone. I am trying in this series to do a completely vanilla survival in hardcore world. And I'm with this series I am going to be trying to do everything inside the survival Minecraft world. That means designing all of my farms and not going to a creative copy, things of that nature. I do use some add-ons on occasion. I'm not doing it with this series, however. Normally, I there is that trade helper that can tell me all of the trades and all of that. Yes, I've used that. I do normally use that. I'm just going a little bit vanilla here for my series. And there's a Fortune 1. And yeah, I some people might find, doing the rolling and resource gathering and such tedious. But yeah, be aware of mobs for sure. For sure, got to be aware of those mobs. Um, I don't know that I'm going to be able to get the fortune very easily. That was Fortune 1 that I just destroyed. And there's efficiency 2. It's just been nuts. I don't know that I've ever had this long before getting Fortune 3. I usually get it, within the first like 15 to 20 tries. I've been extremely lucky. I know that's extremely lucky. Um, because I forget exactly how many enchantments, and I will look that up at some point. And they all have an equal chance of spawning or becoming a trade here. Last protection. Oh, you know what? I know what I need to do. I do need to get some paper. I have 33 here. I have a sugarcane farm over here. Wait. This way. I just thought it would be a little fun challenge to try to do everything in survival on hardcore. Um, Particularly because, well, I I die pretty regularly. Um, in normal Minecraft. So well, that's not what I wanted to do. So I wanted to try a fun little challenge as, my beginning into the content creation. Um, not all of not all the series that I do as a content creator will be like this, but I thought it would be a fun first challenge for things. And I'll be honest, I don't see a lot of that kind of content. I mean, I see, I see the survival gameplay, and it's finally getting dark, I think. So I'm going to go in here to my little house and sleep. Um, I see a lot of content creators do the, survival challenges and, try to be, in survival. Um, but they do use things like the trade helper, like the potion brewing guide, um, various other resource packs that give benefits and help. Um, but I don't see a lot of content creators doing plain vanilla with no resource packs, no add-ons, um, anything like that content, and I thought it would be a fun thing to do, and something of a unique thing to do. Yeah, no, no, and it's fine. It's fine that they want to use those add-ons. It's fine that I want to try to do a completely vanilla. I have no, I'm not complaining about it or anything else. I just thought I'd be a little bit, or try to be a little bit unique. And you know, everybody has a different play style, and that's perfectly acceptable. And I applaud people for their play style, for playing the way that they want to play. I think that well, I've seen a few of your streams, Sammy, and I think I have seen you say something along the same lines, and I completely, totally agree. Wait, chunk border? What do you mean chunk border? What are you talking about? Chunk border wasn't me. Are you talking about the job change thing, where they're like changing their job and losing their profession block? Oh, oh, oh. Oh, yeah, I will go into depth about explaining how to find chunk borders in in vanilla Minecraft without any kind of add-ons. I'm not at that stage yet. Um, Ancient, how you doing? What's up, man? Makbar, hello. Yay, we're getting people in. If y'all are enjoying the stream, hit that like button, please. Help my channel out. As I close the face of the door onto the villager. Yep, that's. So I've got to explain something here. I'm using a thing called Parallels to play Minecraft Bedrock on a MacBook. Um, and one thing I've noticed playing this is that sometimes when I go into a screen here, um, I have this screen. When I exit out of the screen, it will jump my mouse. So I apologize in advance for all of that. Like, it just jumped me completely backwards. And I have no idea why. I don't know how to fix that. It's just something that is annoying. Roger, welcome in. It's something that's annoying that I'm going to have to, like, just work around. And I unfortunately that will cause a little bit of screen jumping on the stream itself, and I'm sorry for that. Yes, Foxy No-Tail is a creator of some of the packs that I use when I do use add-ons. They actually make a couple of good packs. I like their markers pack. It does show chunk borders as well as spot, like where to stand for AFK, things like that. Uh, but um, this game, two things. Number one, I'm using the parallels to play on here, and I don't know how to get the add-ons onto the parallels. I mean, I assume that it's a Windows desktop, so I assume that I can go on a website in or a web browser in the into the in the parallels and just download it to parallels. Oh my gosh, why can I not get Fortune 3? Just give me the Fortune 3. Mending for 18. So we've gotten mending like 4 times. This guy right here, he has mending for 20. So I'm going to re-roll him. But I just realized even if we get Fortune 3, we can't put it on anything. And there's a reason why. Because in order to put things onto and okay, there was a little bit of technical difficulty. Sorry about that. In order to put books onto tools and whatnot, we need something called an anvil. But you know what? We have no iron, um, or at least not enough iron. Um, so even if we got Fortune 3, we don't have a way to put it onto anything. So I think I'm going to leave the Fortune 3 stuff alone for the moment. I'll have to come back. And I think that we're going to go on a search. Now, fortunately for me, we have a nice looking little cave area right down there. Actually more kind of a ravine. And I looked in this down this once before, and it looks like there's some copper there. And I think I thought I had seen at one point at one angle some iron. I don't see it right. Yeah, if you look right there, just to the bottom um, right corner of my crosshair, it looks like there might be some iron right there. So I think that I'm going to go get a few supplies. Yep, time to mine. Time to miner. Yep, it's time to be a miner. I'm going to get a few supplies though first. Now, the last time that I went into a cave on this series, uh, things did not really end well. Um, Knock on wood that doesn't happen this time. Huh? Huh? Knock on wood. Okay. Um. So I'm hoping that this go round is going to be a little bit better. We have some cooked pork right here. I'm going to go and drop off once my mouse starts working right. I'm going to go down here. I have a chest down here that I'm going to drop some of this stuff in. I'm going to leave the blocks, but I'm going to put a lot of this other stuff away. Um, Sugarcane, bamboo, don't need. Um, Actually, I think that we need to go chop a couple of pieces of wood just in case we need some more torches. We don't need these leads. I don't even know where I picked those up. We don't need the composters, brewing stands. I'm going to get a bucket of water because that's going to be helpful. Um, I'm also going to change out this helm for the iron helm. I'm a little bit better equipped than I was last time. I have an iron helm. I have a shield. I have some leather boots. But I'm going to get some wood. I'm going to come over here and chop a couple of these trees down, get some wood, so that I can make things like crafting tables and such. Um, and I just realized it's getting dark again, so I have to stop the chopping and go and sleep. Come on, can I run? Thank you. You know, it's sometimes frustrating when you're like, okay, no, I did not want to go all the way up. You're like, okay, I'm going to go chop this couple of trees so that I can get going, and they're like, nope, we're going to just put things here. Um, Hopefully, I will be able to pay some close attention to things like tool durability for one, because um, that's going to be really bad if. Yeah, I slept. I slept. Y'all's chat is coming in a little bit late, and I forget about that delay sometimes. Um, I've got 11 pieces. I think that's going to be okay. I'm going to craft a crafting table. That gives me down to 10 pieces. And we're going to go down into this cave. And y'all are going to watch me try to not die. Maybe we'll have some laughs with some close calls. Maybe not. I'm honestly hoping that we don't. Mainly because I don't want to have to start over on another world. And you know what? I'm going to just punch out this dirt and kind of create a path down and use the dirt that I just punched out to try to create a stairway down. Um, you know what? I can work with this. I can use this waterfall. I did say that I was going to get a bucket of water, and I did not grab that bucket of water. I don't want to grab this one because I'm going to use this to flow down into that cave. Whoa. This is being very, 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 very dangerous. I, oh my gosh. I don't know what I was thinking. Why did I do this? Um, this could be very, very bad because my only way up is that waterfall. And, I have some buffer. Whoa. Okay. Hello, Mr. Skeleton. Such a good thing that I was crouching. Um, I just realized something. I need to go grab a bed because I can make a little base camp down here and light up the area some. Maybe make a little bit of a better stairway up so that I can actually get to town and things of that nature. But I'm going to need a bed because that's probably going to take, you know, quite a bit of time. And while I did make something of a stairway up, I wish my mouse would just stop, like, acting crazy. Um, while I'm wandering around, I definitely want to be able to, like, um, be safe. So I'm just going to go in here and steal one of these villager beds and kind of create a little bit of a base camp right here. Not because a bed will actually set a respawn point because this is a hardcore world, but it will give me the ability to go sleep. No, I do not. I do not, Roger. Don't spread those lies. That is a lie, and that is not allowed on my channel. Baby zombies are not cool. Why did I do that? Alright. Since this is going to be something of a base camp, let's just plop that down. I don't like to share armor with them, Ancient. No. I don't know where you're getting this from, but that is falsehoods. I never said such a thing. See what you started, Roger? You started that. These brown mushrooms are going to come in handy later. For now, I'm going to just mine up some of the stone. I do need to figure out where to put a staircase going up because I'm going to need that. And I think that if I build it into this wall, working my way around, and no, that's too much. That's too much. Um, those cave sounds. Oh my god, those cave sounds are scary, 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 scary. Now, I will make this into a more proper staircase later. Yeah, but the problem with ladders that I have with ladders is that they aren't very safe. You can fall pretty easily. Um, so until I can find a location to actually dig down, which, you know what, actually, Actually, I have the location. I have the location. That's what we're going to do. We are going to find the chords for right here. And I heard that zombie. Okay. So these. Oh my God. I need to grab these coordinates right here. Um, -3, 26, -3, 26, x, 608z. Yes, I need to build a slightly bit better shelter here. Come on. Come on. I can tell it's getting dark. Let me sleep. There we go. Whew. Yes, I need to build up a wall around this area. Um, because that was just a little bit too close for comfort. So, yeah, I'm going to build a wall. It really does not help that my mouse just keeps going on the fritz. Yeah, I could mine into the wall, but I want a little bit extra buffer, so I'm going to build out anyway. Okay, definitely not the like prettiest house or anything like that, but eh, it is. Yeah, I almost wasn't though, um, because I wasn't being very smart and I didn't protect myself and my work area. Boom. Now what I just did there is that door to mobs appears open. I've said this in one of my earlier streams, but it's a way that the door won't be broken down by by zombies. And so now I can just light this up a little bit better, and I can dig out all of this. I really shouldn't use my iron. I should use the stone one here. Um, for these stone bricks here or stone. Um, the problem with me boxing myself in like this right now, though, is I don't have glass and I don't have a way to see out. However, what I can do is create two of these, poke a hole here, come underneath, and bam. Now I have windows that I can actually see out of. Not that I have that great of a view, but it works. Alright, so I should have done that before, but it's fine. We'll be fine. I survived here, so yeah. Now I'm going to block this off down here because I like having a 2x2 gap. Yep, that's what I did. Trapdoor. -3, 26, 608. Okay. I think I had marked down those pretty close to those chords before. I think it was actually 608 that I had marked down. Um, and it was. This makes it actually really good because this is on top. Now, I need to grab two things. I need to, number one, not fall into that lava. I need to grab some more wood because I used up a few pieces of my wood. And once I actually get everything set up, I'll be able to come up and down fairly easily all at any given point to get whatever it is that I might need. I need to eat. Um, so that I can regenerate the little bit of health. I did get 4 iron ores, so these trees that have like a million different things. Um, I'm going to have to jump. Uh, I don't know about y'all. I'm a little bit OCD when it comes to trying to get all of the blocks, leaving the floating blocks, the floating trees. I don't really like it. Um, I try not to leave them. Sometimes you don't have a choice. Um, yes, water for the bucket. Yes, I definitely need a water bucket um, because I'm going to make it to where I can just drop into um, my base. So I needed more wood. I needed the water bucket and grab that. Um, oh, I'm sorry, Sammy Doc. I just saw your messages. Um, wait, no, I didn't. I saw your messages. I'm sorry that my head is a little bit scattered. Um, 'Cause yeah, that was okay. All right, so digging straight down. We talked about this on one of my other video or one of my other streams. You want to stand in between these two blocks and then just dig down. This way you don't die a painful death by falling, by diving into lava, etc. Now it's getting dark, but I'm far enough down that the mobs aren't going to pathfind down this hole. Does not mean that they couldn't be pushed or shoved down here. It simply means that they're not going to um, pathfind into the hole. They're not going to walk right into the hole, not without something like a trap door or something along that lines. Hey, we got flint. That's going to come in useful. I don't remember how far down this thing was. I know that there's an opening. There we go. Whoop. A little bit more of a gap than I'd expected. But at least I wasn't on half a heart this time. I fell like 4 blocks. And of course there was monsters nearby. Let's try moving the bed just a little bit. just to make this just a tiny bit safer, we'll do that. Well, we're kind of stuck down here right at the moment because there's mobs. It's dark out. I'm just going to leave these open because of how the this works. Um, those pesky baby zombies, they won't be able to get in here to me through these little gaps here because they can't fit underneath the trap door. So they can't get in there to me. I can actually just leave those open. It gives me some more visibility um, and such. Not what I intended to make, actually. I did the wrong thing. This is what I intended to make. What? Since we're stuck down here, I need to make a new pickaxe. Something fell. Or, oh, hey, that monster moved away so we can sleep. All right. Now, I have water down here because, well, water is going to um my mouse is not wanting to work properly. Water is going to allow us for when we go up here to just drop right in to our little base down there and not take any damage. Like I can jump down into it um, and not take any damage from falling. And the thing about water is that as long as you even have, I did not make enough. As long as you have even just 1 pixel of water, you can land and not take any damage. And that's kind of crazy. It really kind of is, but that is the way that it works in the Minecraft world. There could be one tiny little drop of water right here on the corner of this block, right there, and I could land and hit it and not take any fall damage. It's kind of nuts. Do I recommend trying to do that? No, especially not in a hardcore world. However, it is something that is kind of interesting. You know what? I do not know just how many of these ladders I'm actually going to need. I got like part of the way up, and not even sure. I didn't even need that many. Great. That's excellent. I didn't even need that many. Uh, I was wrong again. Uh, how many this time? One, two, three. So close to the surface, yet so very far away. I can't count people. That's just how it is. I can't count. Wait, was it three? Was it three this time? You know what? I'm going to do. Yes, I need to put torches, and I will put torches along the walls as I go up this next time. And I got 35, 38 torches right now. Um, but let's go ahead and get a stack of the torches, and let's go ahead and get just one more set of ladders. And we will put torches at random intervals here. And then let's just light up the area here. Now, here's the funny thing about torches. If you don't have a lot in the very beginning of things, one torch has a light source of 14. That means it can go out and it decreases by one per block. So like this block here under the torch is 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So if this was flat ground and you didn't have other extenuating factors, this torch would spread out to there, to where that secondary torch is. That is how far the light would reach, and the light source on this block would be 14, 13 down, all the way to where that torch is would be 1. But I placed another torch there, so now that is 14 going down to 1 over here. But there are other factors such as blocks being in the way, etc. If you're trying to light up a large flat area, placing placing torches that far apart will give enough light level that mobs would not be able to spawn, because mobs cannot spawn in a light level greater than 0. That is a mechanic that has uh, recently become that way. I don't remember, but when I first started playing on Minecraft PE, mobs were spawning even if the light level was above 0. Um, I just don't remember exactly the amount. So like I could go through this village and place torches down. I don't have to spam the torches. Like, I don't necessarily have to put a torch here because the area is going to be light enough, but it just kind of looks good symmetrically. Not that torches look all that great as that thing, but like I can um space them out where it's not as um mini torches all over the place if I really wanted to. Now, there is a thing to note. These torches, they spread light in a diamond pattern. Um, so what that pattern is you come out here, and I think it's like 13 blocks or something, like right here, roughly. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I was off by a couple. But anyway, um, we'll just move this back. 2. So 13, right? Because this is where it's going to become 0. So that's on these vertical horizontal axes, okay? The X and Z. But if you were to go diagonal, I believe that at every one diagonal block is 1.5. So if we were to triangulate this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that block is, and of course, it's going to be night soon. That's okay. Actually, it gets darker, so you can actually see the edge as it gets darker. You can actually see the edges of where the light ends. But let's do this down here on a nice flat ground because that's going to give us the best. And yes, this is risky, but if you look at the light pattern, it shows something of a diamond. Now, it doesn't, it looks very bright here and it slowly gets darker, but you can see as you come out here that it's still a little bit lighter in this area. And you know what? I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to go to sleep. And yes, I know I had a bit of a squirrel moment here with the torches, but they are something that is good knowledge to have. So I'm sorry for a little bit of the squirreling around here. Um, but it wasn't me had brought up a very good point about torches, and I wanted to share this because this is also something that I have only recently found out in the last, I don't know, 5 or 6 months. But torches, when we looked, you could see that they kind of had the, wait, is that diagonal? Actually, that was perfectly placed diagonally. Had this thing where that's perfectly aligned and like that's perfectly aligned. I'm trying to show you the diamond pattern that it would be, and this is just kind of a rough estimate, to be honest. It's not nowhere near perfect. And usually I would be a lot more wanting the perfectionist aspect, but I'm trying to get you a general idea of it, and it's off, but I, at any rate, the light spreads out in a diamond-like pattern. I can't figure out where the exact correct placement would be. Something like this. Okay, this is not perfect by far, but it is roughly this area that I just put a ring around of torches that the light from a single torch would extend. I will do this a little bit better another time. I got sidetracked. This was a squirrel moment. Um, and everybody, y'all can blame wasn't me. Wasn't me is the culprit in this. He says it wasn't him, but he is the culprit in this. He got me off on a tangent that distracted me from what we were actually doing. And my wife just kind of gave me this look like, why are you blaming him? He's the innocent one. And here we go. Light up the area, and we can drop down and swim over here. And now we can light up the area out here. Hey, look, bones. Uh, okay, and now we're going into a cave. And this is scary to me because this is kind of how I potentially died, or how I started. I started to go into a cave and I died um, in stream 2. Okay. Oh boy. Thank you, Creeper, for taking him out. And I just realized I don't have the right stuff on my hotbar. My hotbar is a mess. Um, so I'm going to go and fix that aspect while throwing some more torches down on my way. Clean out my inventory a little bit because I've broken some blocks. Okay, that thing is really annoying. Actually, want my bundle. But I need my sword on there. There's some iron here that I'm going to grab. Well, I will say this. We are getting quite a bit of iron here, which is what we need because we need an anvil. Now, the cost of an anvil is quite expensive, to be honest. But we need it if we're going to be doing something here. Now, there's a reason, couple different reasons that I have this. I forgot my crafting table because I need that too. Why aren't y'all reminding me of these things? Things like bringing my crafting table with me. That's things that y'all need to be reminding me of. Oh, I did make a second stone pickaxe. Good. Alright, there we go. Now, bring my crafting table with me. Grab that iron. I've got a sword. I've got a sword right there. It's right on my hotbar. However, I didn't put the torches back on my hotbar. Oh my, that was scary. That was so scary. I need food. That took me down to half a heart. That was so close. Oh my gosh. I that was oh my gosh. That was bad. That was so bad. I almost died. I almost lost this world. That would have been a second world that I would have lost. How did I survive that? I couldn't tell you. I think that it was because of my shield, but I don't know. Don't want to look at that Enderman. Don't want to look at the Enderman. I just want to get around here. I want to make sure mobs can't spawn. You know what? I don't trust that. I know. I know they do. That it's so bad. I can't get out. I need to get these resources. Resources are things that I need. So I can't. I just. I can't. I think I lit up that area up there enough. Hey, look, iron. You know what? Let's do this. Let's just block that off for a moment. There. That. Yeah, but it's safer. But the lower that you go, with the exceptions of tuft iron veins, the less iron and coal that you get. There's not a lot of iron on level 54, and right now iron is what we really need. Um and we are practically on the level. It's not quite the best level, but there's quite an abundance of iron around this level. Now, from everything that I've been able to determine and read and whatnot, the absolute best level to find iron, or at least the place that I've been able to find it the most, and it has the most different amount of resources. It's not just iron. It's also like copper and such as well. That Enderman is in just like the wrong position. Hello, Inara. I am not looking at that Enderman, Roger. Okay, come on. Get me out. Oh. Did y'all see that creeper explode? Yeah, I know. I did get a few lights down though. Oh, come on. I want the iron. And there's iron down there. We don't have anywhere near enough iron right at the moment. But you know what? I will say this. We have a good enough area that I could go and I could block this off right here. Tower up, block that entire area off. All right, now that entire area is walled off. And I have a, once I get this a little bit better lit up, I have a fairly decent size cave area, and it's nighttime. They are, um, they really are. But sometimes you've got to go into a cave to get the good stuff. Sometimes it just has to happen that way. Yeah, yeah, I almost got blown up for a second time by a creeper. Um, what I'm going to do though is this area right here is pretty well blocked off. Mobs can't get up because they're all at least 2 blocks high. I made it so that mobs can't really spawn. Like this guy, he can't get to me. Hi. Um, and I'm going to now actually do what. Well, I'm going to go back up and get some wood. I'm going to go back up. I'm going to get some more wood. And I'm not going to continue going down right here. Mainly because I like the little drop in to this area. Yeah, yeah. But you know, where there's not really good. Hey, buzzing! Welcome in. There's not really good, you know, without some risk, you 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 don't get what's the term? With risk comes pretty decent rewards. Um, Going into the caves, huge amount of risk. Some would say probably not worth the payout. There are so many much better ways of doing things. And there are. Um, there's I could go try to find another village. I could go through and try to do shipwrecks to get the various things. I can and eventually I will be doing an iron farm. But I don't have the resources quite yet. I will be honest. I probably have died in caves far more. Caves and Nether. Caves and Nether are probably the two biggest places that I die the most. I mean, that's how I lost the first Spider Core world was because of caves. So what I'm doing right now is I'm going out and I'm gathering some wood so that I can actually um, make ladders, and I'm going to dig down. Um, may come across a few caves. Oh, you know what? While I'm up here, I'm also going to refill my water bucket. So what I'm going to be doing is basically the same thing I did right here, except down inside this area, the cave area here. Because you know what? We have a bunch of resources right here that I can gather at any given point. This area is lit up. This area back here is blocked off from mobs down that way. There might be a few dark spots, so I will need to light this cave up just a little bit better. But I've actually got some pretty good ideas of what to do with this area, provided that I can stay alive long enough. Oh, you know what? Look, see? Iron. I also need to do get some scaffolding. Okay, where did that go? Just one piece of iron. Scaffolding would be really useful, but I don't have any right now. Alright, so now Brock! What's up, Brock? How you doing? Been a little bit since I've talked with you. Sorry about that. Kind of been a little bit busy. Yeah, it helps when you have the right tool. Hitting stone with an axe, you could break it. It just does not work very well. I used the wrong tool originally. Now, I need to figure out a spot to dig down. Oh, iron. By the way, there a lot of the y'all on this channel that are watching me right now, Unicorn Fairy Circles is Anara. So that's who you would know her as. I'm going to do this right here. Let's see. Torch. Y'all have convinced me to dig down. Because y'all are right. It is rather risky going through the caves, especially when you don't have a ton of gear. I didn't realize you were trying to hide, Anara. I'm sorry. And you know what we just hit? We just hit deep slate level. Well, not quite, but pretty close. See? Gotta grab that iron now. So earlier I had said that Y level 6 is a really good area for a lot of different resources. So I am going to actually build a small little base area at this level on the search for um, iron because we desperately need iron. We want to be able to have our um, fortune book. We want to be able to have our fortune book and want to be able to put it on our equipment. That is true. That is true. As long as I can put torches down, light up the area, etc. So yeah, this is going to be a pretty good way of now. There is mobs. I don't know where, but I hear them. Now I will say this: I am going to have to pause once Anara gets back because I will need to help bring in groceries. Um, and I don't know just yet. I really would like to get a couple of things done prior to um, stopping the stream tonight. I'd really like to get um, I'd really like to get oh, what was I trying to say? I'd really like to get an anvil. I would also really, really like to get maybe this mine shaft that we're digging down right here, get that all the way down to Y level negative 54. I don't think that I'll be able to do that today. Particularly, I'm going to have to probably choose one or the other. I'm probably going to have to choose getting an anvil or getting to the Y level. That's probably what I'm going to have to do. So I think that I'm going to try to just get the anvil. Light up this area. There is so much dirt down here. Is it coming from down below me? Or is it coming from above me? This is one thing I cannot figure out. Well, this spot is not helping very much. I'm going to strip mine. I'm just going out a little ways so that I can actually create the tunnels. And I don't know why I'm crouching. I don't need to be crouching right now. No, do not, do not bring up a baby zombie. That that cave sound was creepy. Okay, I know that I may not be finding like a ton of resources right this second, but I promise you that I have used this because I'm silly. I'm not silly. Wait, why are you calling me silly? I'm confused. Why are you calling me silly? This level is just not being nice. Okay. We will continue down. Eventually, I will have those set up. I don't know how to set all that up. I have no idea how to set it up. Well, that's true. Anara is the resource expert. She definitely knows how to gather the resources. I am more of a builder, to be honest. Um, when I have to gather resources, I'll gather them. But I just realized I left my crafting table up there. That's going to be kind of important. Yes, you definitely would have a lot more resources than I would by now. Anara, that is definitely for sure. I'm also this is I'm just I don't know. I am being a little bit silly. I am being very, very cautious. I don't want to die. I have lasted 26 days, so that's kind of cool. Um, I'm pretty sure that I am beyond the record of consecutive days without dying for myself. I think that is like 23, 20, 23 days without dying. Um, so that's pretty cool. And that was on a normal world, not a hardcore world. But um, I know I'm being. Oops. What's oops? I don't understand what oops is, but okay. I have found a village. I have started setting up villagers for trading. Yeah, we don't talk about that, Roger. I have gotten a few things done, Anara. Maybe not a lot, but I'm also like I've gotten villagers set up for trades. And Roger, there's been a couple of those days I die a lot on BMC, so I don't even know exactly which day you're talking about. You are. You're coming in delayed because my stream when y'all see it is delayed for y'all. So y'all see things like 10 seconds after I say them, y'all finally hear them. Of glass and have someone break the glass? um that's actually ancient. Um wait, ancient SRJ? I'm confused. I thought it was ancient debris, but I don't know what ancient debris's YouTube is. So I don't know that that's Sir Ronald Jr., but I don't know. I don't know. I thought it was ancient debris. But I could be wrong. Ancient debris. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Well, I've gotten down to level Y level 54. So this is diamond level, and I'm seeing tuft. Now, the thing about tuft is, okay, it is diamond level, yes. But there's another thing here that we might get lucky and have just stumbled into, to be honest. And that is a tough vein. And if we stumbled into a tough vein, that's going to be very cool. I mean, a tough iron vein, sorry. You know, I don't know that I actually see, other than in a tough iron vein, um, I don't know that I actually see that much um, iron on this level. The main exception that I see iron on this level is in the tough. Um, you get a few pieces mining out diamonds. Um, and I actually need to put down this and this. Dig out this and this. Put down this torch. But we seem to have stumbled right onto a tough vein. And so I'm going to mine up some of this tough and see if I actually get um, some iron. Get lucky with some iron. Because if we can get some iron out of this tough, yeah, there is some down here. Um, Mostly when I come across it, it's in these tough veins, and maybe it's just the area that I'm in on BMC. I don't know. Um, but or maybe I just got really unlucky and hit like a couple different tunnels that didn't have any iron in it. I didn't seem to get as much iron down at this level. According to things that I've researched and studied, the best levels for iron, gold, copper, and redstone. You won't find diamonds up there, or at least very rarely find diamonds up there. Is Y level 6, which is why I stopped on that Y level. But then that didn't really show much use. And we have not found a lot of iron here either. But that's okay. We kind of needed to carve out a little bit of a room anyway, because this is going to be our diamond mine. You know, but at the same time, here's the thing. Sometimes when you're looking for a specific resource, you just can't seem to find it anywhere you go. And then when you aren't needing it, don't want it, what have you, you find it everywhere. It's the way it goes a lot of times. Now, I need a ladder back up. Where's my sticks? There's my sticks. Um, I have a ton of stuff in my inventory. So, right now we're trying to find iron and we're not finding it. And I think that's because that we are actively trying to find it. But yeah, that's what I'm going to have to do. The reason I needed the iron, though, was so that I can make an anvil so that I could um, do books, enchant books from the librarian, get Fortune 3. Can't have an anvil without the iron. There's other ways to get iron, and that's setting up an iron farm, for example, which honestly is sounding like a better and better and better idea. We already have the village with the villagers. Um, might as well set up the iron farm, breed up the villagers, set up a trade hall. Now to see how delayed you are, I don't understand. Sorry to mixing you up, Ancient. I didn't realize there was another J. You're at least 2 minutes delayed? Really? Is this for everybody else too? 31 iron for anvil. Well, you know what? We do have enough iron for anvil then. Because we have 9 there, and we have 24 r- right there, and we have 6 back at the base. Okay, guys, I need to take like a 5 minute break and help bring in groceries. So be back in like 5 minutes. Um, Okay, I am back. Looks like we still have 5 viewers. That's cool. Thank you for sticking with me, even if it was a little bit longer than the 5 minutes. I had to put the cold stuff into the fridge. Um, it was Enderman that was nearby. Okay, I couldn't figure out why. I really couldn't figure out why. So who all is still with me? I want to show my appreciation for those who are still watching. All right, Ancient, you have fun. I'm not going to be streaming too terribly much longer. I got to make dinner myself. Toothy's still here. Roger's still here. Anara's still here. Ancient's about to leave, but that's okay. Family comes first. Thank y'all all for sticking with me through me having to go bring groceries in. I'm just waiting on this iron to melt up. So, and I left my crafting table at the bottom. So an anvil takes 3 iron blocks and 4 ingots for a total of 31, um, 31, um, iron. And we now have that. We have what we need, um, for that. So I think what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go up. And wasn't me is here. Cool. Um, I'm going to go up. Thank y'all for sticking with me. Seriously. I mean, I may not have a large viewership right now, so every little bit helps, but I really am truly appreciative of y'all for sticking with me. Since we have our anvil, villagers are all still good. And they're all kind of in one area, aren't they? But they really are all in more one area. That's kind of cool. I wonder if it's because more beds are over here. Alright, let's see. What do you have? 20 for mending. We just got an 18 mender. They're gone. Alright, let's see if we can get lucky and have mending or fortune 3. Let's see if we can get lucky. If not, if we can't do that within the next 15 minutes, I'm going to have to end the stream because I've got to make dinner myself. And it's already 7:30 here. We've been streaming for roughly 2.5 hours. So how have y'all been enjoying this stream? This hardcore series. How have y'all been enjoying it so far? Yep, back to the safe zone. I hope I've been entertaining y'all. Okay, a mending book for 10 emeralds. This guy, he had it for 18. We now have it over there for 10. Is nobody enjoying this stream series? Or is the lag just so much that y'all aren't hearing me until just now? Oh, we got another viewer. That's cool. I see 6 viewers, 8 likes. That's excellent. Y'all are enjoying trolling me about the baby zombies. I see that much. And yes, it is very, very nerve wracking. No, I may not have gotten a lot done in this series. And Rook and D, you made it in. Wait, what? Lock what in? Did I miss it? Did I miss it? Did I have a fortune and just miss it? Or oh, you're saying lock the mending villager? Yes, yes, I should actually do that. That is an excellent point. I need to lock the mending villager at 10 because um yeah, I you scared me there for a second. That lag scared me because I really thought I had missed a fortune 3. Yeah, it was mending for 10. Curse of binding. Yeah, this guy was locked in at 10. Now I need to label these later, but I'll do that a little bit on another stream. Um, you know what? I'm going to give you a chance to give me a Fortune 3 book. Give me the book. Okay, okay. You got a chance. Bookshelf. Really? Now, I know that I have seen in the past Fortune 3 at novice level. I'm just not having any luck with this. This guy is determined to sell bookcases. I don't want bookcases. Again, what was this guy? Bookcase as well. So, you know what? Give you a chance to give me Fortune 3. Why aren't you losing your job, dude? I don't know why villagers sometimes do that. It's like they don't change clothes the very first time you break that. I don't understand it. Unbreaking 2. You know, it's like at this point, I just for a Fortune 3, the very first one I'm going to lock in. Is that like it's supposed to be an equal percent chance, and like I've seen almost I've seen a lot of I've seen almost every other enchant except for Fortune 3, and I know that it's supposed to be able to come into the first slot. I'm fairly certain I'm not tripping on that. I'm pretty sure I've seen Fortune 3 in that first slot before, but it's like I've been getting everything but Fortune 3. I've gotten mending 5 times. Each time it went down a little bit. Loyalty 2, not what I want. Don't you just hate randomness sometimes? Like that's the thing. This is completely and totally random. There's probabilities involved, but there's no way to really calculate them because it's a random thing and there's no real way to calculate when you're going to get a specific book in the thing. I mean you could calculate you could go through and you could calculate the percent chance, the possibility of this, probability of this. But and you know you can like figure out um that sort of thing, but I don't know. It's and see that's a good one too. This is one that I normally would save. So I'm going to save it because that's one I would normally save. It's kind of expensive, but it's one that I would normally save. This guy will ultimately be. I need to go grab some more sugar cane and paper because I'm going to lock him in. I don't want him trading jobs on me. I want him to be unbreaking, even though that's not what I'm looking for. That's what I thought. I was pretty sure that it was something that could be in the first slot. It's just being difficult, and I don't appreciate it being difficult because, well, I'm trying to get some things done. But, I can't pass up on that unbreaking. Yes, yes, villagers can be very, very stubborn. Unbreaking 3. All right. This guy, if I remember right, had 8 silk touch. So I want to try to hold him unless I absolutely have to. So I'm going for this guy. Why can't one of y'all just give me the Fortune 3? Why does this have to be so difficult? Why do y'all have to be so stubborn? Why? Unbreaking 1. I've only got like a couple more minutes. Okay, that was a thunderstorm. I'll have to fix this up later. Where is that iron golem? He was not doing his job. That iron golem was not doing his job. Ah, what? Um, I don't know how to get you back up and out of there. Okay, that was my mouse going crazy. Do I just leave you down there? Well, guys, it has come to that time. Um, it is dinner time. We didn't get the Fortune 3 yet again. However, we did get a mending and Unbreaking, 3 books. So I guess some success, some failure, some near deaths, some nerve-wracking adventures into the cave. We did get a diamond mine built, um, which we got ourselves an anvil so that once we get these books, we can actually put them on. This is me taking off. I'll see y'all later and enjoy y'all's time in Minecraft. Bye.